Hi friends, it's me, Kona the Shiba Inu. Tonight is one of the most magical nights of the year, Halloween. I've been waiting for it all month long, wagging my tail every time Mama Shiba takes out the decorations. Pumpkins, lanterns, and even a silly hat with pointy ears that she says is my costume. Want to join me on this spooky fun night? Come along.
Kona's Halloween Adventure.
As the sun began to set, the sky turned from orange to purple, and a cool breeze swirled through the neighborhood. All around, porches were glowing with jack-o'-lanterns, their carved faces grinning in the dark. Kona trotted proudly beside Mama Shiba, her little pumpkin-shaped tag jingling. Tonight, she wore a tiny cape that fluttered like bat wings whenever she wagged her tail. "Are you ready for trick-or-treating, Kona?" asked Mama Shiba. Kona barked happily. She didn't know exactly what trick-or-treating meant, but she knew it had something to do with candy, costumes, and lots of friends. The first stop was Pepe's house. Pepe sat on the porch in a witch hat that was almost bigger than she was. When Kona arrived, Pepe gave her a special bag decorated with paw prints. "For your treats, Kona," she purred. With her treat bag bouncing on her back, Kona padded along to the next house. The streets were alive with laughter. Other dogs dressed as superheroes, ghosts, and fairies ran from door to door. Every so often, Kona sniffed the air, catching whiffs of caramel apples, pumpkin spice, and crunchy leaves. Osa, the fluffy black dog from next door, came bounding out of his gate wearing a big red bow tie. "Kona," she barked, "come on, let's see who can collect the most treats." The two friends trotted from house to house. At one porch, Kona sat politely and wagged her tail while a kind neighbor dropped dog biscuits into her bag. At another, Osa performed a silly spin, and the children cheered. Before long, their bags were clinking with treats, bones for dogs, candies for humans. But then, something unusual caught Kona's attention. At the end of the street stood an old oak tree with branches twisted like arms. Hanging from its limbs were paper lanterns shaped like pumpkins and stars. Beneath the tree, a small group of dogs gathered, whispering, "What's going on?" Kona tilted her head. "It's the pumpkin game," one child said. "Legend says if you knock on the big pumpkin under the tree, something magical will happen." Osa wagged his tail nervously. "Should we try it, Kona?" Kona gave a confident bark. Together, they trotted to the base of the tree, where a giant pumpkin sat glowing from within. Kona raised her paw and gently tapped it. Thump, thump. The pumpkin flickered brighter, and suddenly, poof! A swirl of golden leaves burst into the air. Out of the glow appeared a friendly pumpkin spirit with a wide, gentle smile. "Happy Halloween, little ones," the spirit said. "You have kind hearts and brave paws. For that, I will give you a gift." The spirit waved a leafy hand, and in Kona's bag appeared a golden dog biscuit shaped like a star. In Osa's bag, a ribbon of silver shimmered like moonlight. "Share joy, and Halloween will always be magical," the spirit said, before fading back into the pumpkin's glow. Kona's eyes sparkled. She barked and wagged her tail so hard her cape flapped like wings. Osa gave a happy howl. The dogs clapped and cheered. It felt like the whole neighborhood was filled with wonder. The rest of the evening was even more joyful. Kona and Osa returned to their friends, telling the story of the magical pumpkin. Mama Shiba smiled warmly as she listened, stroking Kona's ears. "What an adventure you had," she said. When the night grew late, Kona snuggled into her blanket back home. She placed the golden star-shaped biscuit beside her bed, saving it as a reminder of the magical Halloween night. Outside, jack-o'-lanterns flickered gently, and the cool breeze carried the laughter heading home. Kona sighed a happy little woof and closed her eyes. She knew that Halloween wasn't just about costumes or treats. It was about sharing joy, being brave, and making memories with friends. And as she drifted off to sleep, she dreamed of golden leaves swirling under the pumpkin tree, carrying her into another magical adventure. The end.
Thanks for coming on today's adventure with me. If you had fun, don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe so you can join us on more adventures, and share this video with your friends. See you next time. Woof, woof!